Hello everyone, this is the Hermit, and this week we're talking about the Strength card. Here is my card from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and let's look at the book. So this week I actually thought about the whole progress that I did by coloring the cards. So if you take a look, we started with the Magician, and why I'm doing this, it's also because starting from Strength, Rachel Pollack says that it's like the second row or the second line of Major Arcana if you read it in her book 78 Degrees of Wisdom. So let's take a look at our progress. We started with the Fool, then we went to the Magician, then the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, Hierophant, and the Lovers. Then we got to the Chariot, and this week we're doing the Strength card. So if we talk about the Strength card, if we go to the Tarot Coloring book by Theresa we can read about some symbols. So the infinity symbol above her head represents the infinite energy available for her use. Then she talks about the garland and belt of roses. It can represent a big win or a completion. Now, if we take a look at the ultimate guide to the Rider-Waite Tarot, what I highlighted here is, according to them, the lion, the red lion, how they call it, is an ancient symbol not only of impulsive power and fire, but also of will, and specifically true will. They also point to the infinity sign, which is also seen in the Magician, and they call this card, the theme of this card is the Beauty and the Beast. So now if we go to the best book ever, 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack, and you have to read the whole book to understand it. I'm just gonna talk about my favorite parts of the book. So if the first line of Major Arcana from 1 to 7 was concentrating on the outer experience, the next line from Strength to Temperance will concentrate on our inner experience. So here, for the Strength, the image suggests the energy of the unconscious, released and calm. That's a quote from page 73. And then Rachel Pollack talks about the lion. So the lion signifies all the feelings, fears, desires, and confusions suppressed by the ego and its attempt to control life. So talking about the symbolism of the lion. Waite describes the flower belt as a second infinity sign, with one loop around the woman's waist, the other one around the lion's neck. So you can basically see that there is twice the infinity sign according to Waite. And this is another reference to the Magician. So here Rachel Pollack talks about two references to the Magician with the infinity sign and the fact that the woman has light hair, has a crown with flowers, a white dress. It reminds us of the Empress. So we could see that it's a little bit a mix of the Magician, which is usually the male, one of the male archetypes. And the other thing in this card is the feminine side. So it's a woman who's touching a lion. It could bring us back to the Empress. So if we talk about the meanings of this card, upright Rachel Pollack talks about the ability to face life, experiencing life passionately yet peacefully, without being controlled or carried away by those passions. Okay. Let's see, from the Tarot Coloring Book by Theresa Reed, we can talk about the upright meaning of taking responsibilities for our own problems and having a firm but a sensitive approach. And then, if we talk about the reversed meanings, we can talk from Rachel Pollack's book about all the weaknesses that you can experience when a person feels overwhelmed or pessimistic, and the passions become the enemy. And from the Tarot Coloring Book, we can talk also about getting weak, insecurity, and we look to someone else to take our issues from our hands. Alright. Next week we are doing the best card ever. Just joking. So the Hermit's card, it's my soul card. Alright, see you next week.